Have you ever tried to trick God? You ever tried to mess with him, play a joke on him? Well, I learned it's not possible. He already knows everything before it happens. Many years ago I tried this, and the thing that I did learn from it was you may not be able to trick God, but what you can do is you can discern when God is messing with you, when he's having fun with you, when he's enjoying you, and you can connect with that joy, and that can become a strength to you. In the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 8, David cries out, "O Lord, keep me as the apple of your eye." If somebody is intently gazing upon you and you see your reflection of yourself in their eye, that's an example of being the apple of their eye. David understood this principle. Whether he was in a time of difficulty or a time of greatness, whether it was a time of victory or loss, whether it was in a time of sadness or joy, David knew that God's eye was always upon him. He was always there, and he could engage and connect with God, and from that place draw strength from the Lord. Many years ago I was reading a newspaper article about a circus that was coming to town. There was a preacher who every Sunday morning would have a church service in the middle of the ring. And I cried out to God, "Lord, I'll do anything you ask me, Lord, if I could experience what it's like to be under the big top tent, under the bright lights in the middle of the ring." Anyway, a couple of weeks after that, I had my children ringside seats, and we were at that circus. And there was a clown. He came up to me and he called me out into the center of the ring. And I said, "No way, dude, there's no way I'm going out there. You need to choose someone else." And then all the parents in that place cried out, "Oh, you can do it, Dad. Go on, do it for the kids." So I went out into the center of the ring. It was so embarrassing. Inside of me was going, "Arr!" I looked up into the lights. I saw one face in the back row, and it was the face of the bloke that lived next door. It was a few days after that I was at home and I was crying out to God, "Oh God, I can't believe you let me be so embarrassed in front of everyone and my next door neighbour." And the Lord speaks to me as clear as day, and he said, "No, son, you asked for it." And it was at that exact time, that second, that I realised the newspaper article when I cried out to God, "I'll do whatever you ask, just let me experience what it was like to be under the big top tent, the bright lights in the middle of the ring." It was at that exact time that I realised that I was the apple of God's eye. It was at that time that I realised that God was messing with me, that he was having fun with me, that his fun-loving character and nature and his sense of humour was engaging with me, and I engaged with that. And all the problems I had, all the things that were going on in my life that time just fell away. And I had a greater understanding, revelation of the love of God. I want to encourage you that if you can develop the ability to discern when God is connecting with you and you engage with that, that joy of the Lord can become a strength that will help you move forward in God. Be encouraged to spend time connecting with God and your identity in God. Search out his character and his nature. Search and ask him. It's just a matter. God is right there, right now. Be with you, with me, with us. He's watching us. He's been aware of us through the good times and the not so good times. And maybe the next time that something funny happens in your life, God might be being a part of that and having a laugh and messing with you. And you can connect with that, and that can become a strength to you. The joy of the Lord can become our strength and help us get through into the next time and season that God has for us. So take care, and I'll see you when I'm looking at you.